Hello and welcome to She Bitch, Fighter of the Night Bitch. I am your host, Michael Riley. With me is Dane Forgione.
Yo.
Jason Amherst.
Bitch.
And Ashley Miller.
For my birthday.
Yep, we're recording this on Ashley's birthday. It won't air, of course, until end of May. But, you know, it is what it is.
Happy birthday!
Hoopy boot doo.
Thank you.
There's some real winners on this wheel as we start with 7 diarrhea cards.
Yes.
And let's almost immediately use one.
For what's it going to be?
Oh no.
For
Yeah.
entertainment purposes.
Diarrhea.
What is it?
Caesar's Palace.
Oh, yeah.
Dump.
All right, that's
Dump.
might be the quickest we've ever dumped a game.
The game and I went on a date and we didn't feel a spark, so.
Dane had to call me and be like, Ashley, come get me. It's not working out.
Hold on a second. First of all, why would I call you when you're in Indiana? And second of all, why did I sound like fucking Al Green? It's not working out.
We've landed on Michael's choice. And I think I know what a lot of you guys are probably going to pick. There's a few games you're probably going to pick. So I'm going to pick one that's up my lane.
We're back at Dinosaur's Tale.
Nope.
Clear.
No, I would not. I would not sully the great name of this show by picking
There's one, 2,
Turbo.
3.
Ah, yes.
There's 3.
Poyo.
There's 3 of them.
Oh,
Literally.
so it's
Oh, that's cute.
Wait a second.
Literally, it's Poyo. It's Poyo.
Aren't those the little jelly splats from Robotics
Yeah.
Mean Bean Machine?
Yeah, the Poyo. Poyo.
Oh, that's what they're called.
Poyo.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, the actual game is Puyo.
And Kirby says Poyo. So it's Poyo.
Booyah!
So, as I was driving home from work today, I had to deal with an agent for a potential actor for one of my projects.
Okay.
This woman sounded like she smoked about 810 packs of cigarettes a day.
Please tell me it's Natasha Lyonne.
What? Anyway, and of course, this woman just so you're shooting on this date? Yes. And you're paying this much? Yes. So what date are you shooting on? I just fucking told you. And I feel so bad because Jace was trying to call me, but I could not answer him because this woman wouldn't shut the fuck up.
It's fine.
But that also leads me to my second point. So my iPhone transcribed Jace's message. The first thing is, hi, this is Carlos Lucas. Like, Carlos Lucas?
What?
What?
I don't know. You explain it to me. You're the one who was leaving the message.
Yeah, Carlos.
It was supposed to be George Lucas.
Carlos Lucas. Carlos Lucas is George Lucas's non-union Mexican equivalent.
Yeah.
This is actually a pretty slapping remix of the Kirby music.
Yeah. You ain't just whistling Dixie.
Wow, he looks so smug.
Who looks so smug?
Poppy brother.
The little sprite of Kirby down there at the bottom.
Oh.
Like at one point, he just kind of put his hands on what would have been his hips and had this smirk on his face.
When he puts his hand upon his hip, when you dip, we dip. Blah, 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 blah. Can't even fucking talk.
When
Creep?
when
Nah.
you dip, I dip, you dip.
Don't be a dipshit.
Although Kirby can't dip because he is a ball. He is just a ball
I mean,
of
Kirby
toddler
Kirby
rage.
does a lot of things. I mean, it stands to reason he could dip. You don't know.
Yeah.
Well, he can go flatter than my chest. I'll just say that.
So one of the interesting things about this game is like Kirby's a bit of an asshole in the little like cut scenes between matches in this game.
Ooh,
I mean-
Kirby. Ooh, honey.
This is the most I've ever seen Kirby
It's
talk.
the yeah, no, like watch.
Kirby, you're kind of a dipshit.
It's
Forbidden tree.
please don't tread on my roots. It would not be a wise decision.
And Kirby says,
I feel like some apple pie.
"Wow." You know, I don't think that was an unreasonable request by that tree.
I'm gonna
And Kirby-
fucking kill you. Ah! That's what Kirby says.
Kirby just like Kirby want apple pie.
Kirby is a
before-
genocidal maniac.
This might have been before Kirby's conversion into being a good Christian boy.
Yeah, true. Well, Kirby is the good Christian boy. This is Kirby.
Kirby's just a disgusting Satanist.
I mean, like, have you seen the original Kirby commercials? Like, or just the fact that it's a known fact in like Western box art for Kirby games, 90% of the time they give him angry eyebrows to give him some tough Western edge.
Kirby is not supposed to be tough. Kirby is supposed to smile and eat and go, wow, and eat everything and just be an
He's
absolute
supposed to eat
genocidal
ass.
maniac.
He's supposed
to be
He's supposed to
genocidal maniac.
smile
I
and
mean,
say "Pollo," but then under his breath go, "Kill the Jews."
What the fuck?
What? Huh?
just look at the Discord chat at that GIF of Kirby from the original Game Boy commercial.
Kind of make him look like a fucking douchebag frat brother.
Kirby is a
Yeah.
toddler. He is a self-destructive toddler.
Well,
All I see is Kirby itching his asshole.
No, the GIF after that. That's
Oh.
Kirbo.
there's a difference.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kirbo is a good Christian boy.
that bottom one does not look like Kirby. That just looks like a frat boy's semen who survived.
Excuse me?
Remember, the original box art for Kirby on the Game Boy, Kirby was white. He wasn't pink yet.
Well-
I'm sorry, but this is hashtag not my Kirby.
Wasn't the story that Kirby's design was a placeholder and they were eventually going to change it, but then they're just like, no, this looks cool.
First of all, there will
I mean-
never be a white Kirby in my goddamn house.
That's
Except
racist.
unless their actual name is Kirby. Like their last name
I
might
mean,
be like Kirby.
The other GIF from Kirby's Pinball Land, boy, I feel like most early Kirby media is cursed. Like this claymation Kirby getting bounced around a
my
pinball
Lord.
machine is yeesh.
I think that claymation Kirby's blurst.
Oh dear God, that poor. Okay,
Fuck
that kind of
off.
looks like a better Kirby, but boy oh boy.
You shouldn't have tried to get the apple pie, and now you're paying the price.
Yeah, I know.
Like you want this apple pie now,
He's like,
boy.
Kirby.
I'm telling you, all that tree did was say, "Don't step on my roots," and Kirby was a dipshit mofo.
That tree titty fucked me.
That tree was trying to fuck on you with its roots.
That tree did fuck on me.
Where is that sentient tree?
Where is
It
that
tried to
Where is that
fuck on
referee?
Referee.
You know, Fun fact: this tree is a descendant of those Evil Dead evil trees.
Uh-oh. Those trees, those are some bad trees.
You know, you almost said what they did, but you caught yourself. I'm very proud of you.
Well, yes, because
They're
no one should make light of that.
You don't want to say that they are the kite-eating trees.
No.
So we all
They're
know.
the great. They're great trees. Let's just say that.
Funny enough, while playing Helldivers the other day, my friend Mario had a meltdown because the weapons he called down got stuck in a tree that couldn't be destroyed. It's just,
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. Oh no, it's a stratagem eating tree.
Oh.
It's a kite-eating tree that's eating a kite that the other end's tied to the clitoris.
The clit eating tree? What?
The clit-eating tree.
Don't ask. Just don't ask.
Just don't ask. It was during our record yesterday, and you weren't there because you were taking a phone call.
Mike made himself laugh.
I did.
That it really
A couple
explained
times,
everything.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a bit of Kirby trivia for you. The yellow Kirby actually has a name. Kibi. Because the color yellow in Japan is Kiro.
I did not know that.
There we go.
Yeah, the pun doesn't work in English because, you know, he'd be like yellow bee, you know, and that just, I mean, bees are yellow to begin with.
Naturally.
Dottie, I love you, but you really, really, really need to let us give you a trim, girl.
I
my
trim
God.
my bush.
No, this is... The problem is that with long-haired dogs, especially Australian Shepherds, they need to have their hindquarters trimmed because if they're not, they could get serious, like, dingle apple problems. Not dingleberries, dingle apples, because it gets compacted. And, she won't let us trim her because she gets really antsy when you are near her butthole. Even though Mom and I don't hurt her, we don't hurt her, but she just does not let us bathe her. Or
you don't hurt her.
She just won't let us near her hindquarters to like trim and clean back there.
I could have gone my entire life without hearing dingle apples, by the way.
Well, it's nicer than saying what I was actually going to say.
Dingle apples.
The poo-poo stuck in her fur.
I mean, that's pretty much the thing.
Chase, you want to talk about it? Okay.
I'm quoting Tom Green.
Oh.
Yes, we know.
That's why I'm asking if you want to talk about it.
Let's hear from something.
My bum is all alone. 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 My bum is all alone.
Of course.
Seriously, that part of the song actually really slapped. Like, you know, when it just freaking ramps up.
The fact that he got number 1 on
TRL,
and he immediately retired the song. It's like, Tom, you're so wonderful.
You know what?
It's unfortunate that Tom Green is the reason we have Joe Rogan.
That's right, Peter.
But I'm sure there was also something really good that he made. He put Andy Dick in his place.
I mean, that's true too.
That is very true. And he even made fun of Andy Dick when Andy was trying to do his impression of Tom Green. So Tom Green put on an Andy Dick wig and went up to a tree and just started feverishly fucking the tree and just going like, "Ooh, I'm humping the tree!
Son of a bitch.
I'm humping the tree!" And I'm just like,
I mean,
I love how much of a punching bag Andy Dick is in general. Because, like, the freaking episode of American Dad where, like, Stan and Roger get into a fight, so, like, Stan replaces Roger with Andy Dick. It's just like, Andy Dick's an asshole.
South Park took a couple cheap shots at him, especially during the Christmas song segment, "It's Christmas Time in Hell."
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, true. Mumble-leo.
What's really... Oh, that's a good song, too. What's really fucked up is Andy Dick tried to save face during, like, the most recent documentary about Phil Hartman's death. Because he's like, it's sad. It's sad that it happened. Which, by the way, I am not responsible. I'm not responsible for Phil Hartman's death. And I'm just like, you got his wife re-addicted to cocaine.
You got his wife addicted to cocaine, so yeah, you kind of are responsible. And then you made a fucking joke about it to John Lovitz.
Well, it wasn't just a joke. He straight up was being fucking cunt.
And as we all know, John Lovitz beat the ever-loving shit out of fucking Andy Dick, and we all love him for that.
However, I heard there was a slight misnomer about that. He didn't necessarily beat the shit out of him, although I wish he did. What he did was, I guess Andy was close enough to, like, the bar rail that John Lovitz grabbed his head and slammed him into the bar.
Well, I mean, doesn't that technically count as beating the shit out of someone?
Yeah, that would qualify as beating the shit out of someone, I'd say.
I would say it's more of a cheap shot, because I'm thinking, like, John Lovitz, like, getting up and just punching Andy and just beating the shit out of him like Ralphie beat the shit out of Scott Farkas. Just straight up cursing obscene. That's what I think of when I think of someone getting the shit beaten out of them.
John Lovitz is on Cameo. You have no idea how much I've been like, I really want to ask him about beating up Andy Dick, but I feel like Cameo would reject that question.
Well, you could just be like, how do I handle someone who is harassing friends of mine who are grieving? And I can only imagine
I'll tell you, Dane. What you have to do is you take a person and you slam them into a bar, just like I did to Andy Dick. That's the ticket.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Not that I'm complaining, ladies.
Ladies.
Oh, Mr. Bob Saget likes it in his kitchen, likes it in his kitchen, likes it in his kitchen. Mr. Bob Saget likes it in his kitchen. Kitchen, of course, is code for butt.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
You don't remember that from the Bob Saget roast?
No.
Nope.
That was John Lovitz singing a roast about Bob Saget. Never mind.
So he's saying, is he saying that
his first song was called "Bob Saget Isn't Gay" and should crush the rumors that he is gay, which he isn't. Bob Saget isn't gay. The sky isn't blue. The grass isn't green, and I'm not a Jew.
Oh my God.
This tree is giving me agita.
I guess I was more taken aback because you just said that out of context.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Shit, it happens.
Listen, I have 3 mooses and they're incorrigible, alright?
And my hovercraft is full of eels.
Normally, I'm the out of context one.
Which is funny because I have 3 mooses and they're incorrigible was me making fun of you, actually.
You're lucky I'm eating a bag of chips, fucker.
All right. Well, what would you do if you weren't?
I would still call you a fucker.
Okay.
She would have a mouthful of chips.
Yeah, I was gonna say she'd call me fucker, but her mouth wouldn't be full.
Michael, you're a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit. God damn it! It's my birthday.
I'm 40 and I want a boopy. Sorry.
I butter my popsicles before I put them on my nipples.
No.
Oh man, would you let Ashley know your biscuits?
I need some button steak now.
Hey, listen to me. I'm going to eat my steak with biscuits, and I'm going to bother them. Ashley, would you give me the...
I'm going to eat my steak with bitch tits.
Ashley, give me the nipple butter.
The body butter now.
I need to die.
You idiot. You idiot. You could have put the yellow...
I know, but I was trying to connect the purples.
Well, now the purples are blacked off, you fool. You just played yourself.
Congratulations, Chief. So are those like translucent jellies?
Yeah, the garbage ones are clear, yeah.
Yeah, it's garbage. It's garbage that this stupid fucking tree is sending me, and I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of this shit.
Garbage
and this is
tree.
only level 2. This is level fucking 2, my guy.
It's also
on normal.
It's on normal though, also, because easy's only 3 stages long. Thoughts on Kirby's Avalanche, Dane?
Not too bad. I always enjoy Puyo Puyo games. I used to like Robotnik's Mean Machine, and this one is no different. So yeah, pretty. Oh hey, look, PBS. So that's where Sesame Street's going.
Some guy in the 90s. I think it says Ijik Son.
Yep. So fun fact, this game was actually made by the developers of Puyo Puyo, Compile. Basically, they didn't think that Puyo Puyo would sell in the West with its cute aesthetic and female main character. So both Sega and Nintendo had the same idea. Hey, what if we slapped one of our franchises on it? Sega slapped on the Western Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, and Nintendo did Kirby. And meanwhile, some magazine clearly did not bother to try to translate the Japanese that says Puyo Puyo, and just threw up a thing in the magazine, son, previewing the game.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
So, although that was a few years after these, because that was an N64 game.
And Puyo Puyo, of course, was inspired by Compile's name, Compile.
Yeah, well, actually,
Ashley.
Puyo Puyo.
I'm just kidding.
I was going to say,
Yeah, go
Puyo
ahead.
Puyo got its start originally on Japanese PCs in the form of an RPG, actually, and then spun off into a puzzle game. It's amazing that the puzzle game has outlasted its original thing, being an RPG, you know, so.
Ashley.
It's cute. It's something I could play. Seems like it would annoy the piss out of me when the clear ones come down, but oh well.
Yeah, it's Puyo Puyo at its core. I mean, it's just like that game with a coat of Kirby paint. But if you like Puyo Puyo, you're probably gonna like this. Scores out of 10, Dane.
7.
Jason.
8.
Ashley.
7.
I'll give it an 8.
Something about asshole Kirby in this game just made me want to give it an 8.
Ooh.
Kirby don't give 2 fucks.
Well, funny enough, we just landed on Kirby's Avalanche, so that's another diarrhea card that puts us back to 7.
Yay.
Yay!
So spin it again.
Spin it. Let's begin it.
Oh.
Ooh.
That could go either way. This could be bad or good.
I think it's Turtles. Turtles tournament.
It is not Turtles.
Fuck.
Nope, it's Capcom, which means
Ooh, it's X. X gonna give it to ya.
Mega Mem.
Mega Mem 10.
Mega Mem X.
Sweet.
It wasn't even 10 because
I know.
at the time there were only 6.
X gonna
give it to you.
Gonna
Fuck,
give
wait
it
for you
you.
to get it on your own. X gonna deliver to you. Pop, open up the door. It's real. Non-stop, pop, a stainless steel. Motherfuck. Man, those are some really, really good bands. Portland, Oregon, July 26th, 27th of this year. Project Paps. It's got, on Saturday, Iggy Pop, Devo, The Damned, The Chats, Mannequin Pussy, The Exploding Hearts, Gustav, Gouge Away, and Nasal Rod. Sunday, Death Cab for Cutie, Japanese Breakfast, Built to Spill, Captain Jazz, Wednesday, Say Shishi, Sam Austin, and Dust Bunny. I recognize, I think, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those bands.
Mannequin pussy. I feel like that would just be a sex doll at that point.
Probably because it is.
Wow, what an eloquent theme song Ashley's doing.
I watched yesterday. I watched a Mega Man X boss run that kind of got me a little sprung.
No, every time Ashley sees Mega Man, she just wants to fuck him. She's
Let's do it.
well, then do it.
Well,
Hey,
I've been,
Yeah.
for lack of better words, I've been kind of like watching a lot of old school shit. I've been watching a lot of Castlevania playthroughs, and Mega Man X showed up yesterday. So it's been kind of like a nostalgic kind of mood.
No. Now, isn't the X series technically doesn't follow the Mega Man on the NES?
It's a sequel. So
Yeah.
basically, it's the far off future of the NES games. Because like Dr. Dr. Light appears as a like
Dr. White and
hologram.
Dr. Liley.
Dr. Wiley.
We find those dilithium crystals, we will find Dr. Wiley.
You sure you don't want to do a second take of that? Nah, we're good. Oh shit! There you go.
I always thought the character of Zero was really cool, but I always thought that he was called X and that Mega Man was just Mega Man. I didn't realize that Mega Man X was X and Zero was Zero.
Oh, there you go. Well, what about Bass in Trouble? What about those two sons of bitches?
They dead.
Those are part of the regular Mega Man line, actually.
Right, yeah, that's true. Oh, goodness gracious.
Although I will admit that bass and treble is really clever, because that falls in line with the original naming scheme of rock and roll.
True.
And don't forget, the dog's name is Rush.
My
Yeah.
warrior, mean strike.
And the bird's name is Beat.
That's
My
true.
name's Tom
Stick
Sawyer.
it out, don't swallow the poison. Stick it out, don't swallow
Dr.
the pride.
Dr. Light, I guess, had a music kick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Stick it out. That was fucking Rush's one attempt at trying to be grunge.
It was good.
So,
No, I didn't say it was
Fun
bad. But it was,
I happen to like Roll the Bones and Counterparts. They're both really good albums.
mhm.
the Mega Man universe follows two distinct timelines. There's the first one that goes Mega Man series, X series, Legends series, in that order. And then there's the alternate timeline, which goes Battle Network series, Star Force series. The Mega Man Battle Network is the Mega Man timeline where Dr. Light got laid and actually had a kid instead and decided to create artificial intelligence instead of robots.
Oh. Big man doing big things, I see. Oh.
Yeah, spoiler. The artificial intelligence of Mega Man in that game actually is the main character's dead brother, apparently.
One second, because I'm going to bind my keys.
Rebind.
Yeah. This guy, Vile, he's a son of a bitch.
He a son of a bitch. There we go.
Now you're messing with the son of a bitch.
Now you're messing with the son of a bitch. Bow, 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 doodle, 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 doodle.
Little man.
And nobody realized that the name of that song was actually Hair of the Dog.
True. It's kind of like how everybody is convinced the song is called Discovery Channel when it is actually called The Bad Touch.
You probably need to turn off accoutrements, otherwise you won't.
I even know the name of the album. It's Hooray for Boobies.
That's right.
You may need to turn off accoutrements, because if not, we will be stuck here.
Why?
Because this part is scripted, and you need to lose on purpose.
Oh, I didn't know that.
After this, then you can turn them back on.
You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me?
It's Zero.
Twinks.
Fuck this, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
What's up, little blue bro?
Shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you... okay.
Sorry.
If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, you gonna give it to me? I know you can do it. Yeah, I forgot there was a part in the beginning where you're supposed
I have no clue what the order of operations is for this.
Start with Chill Penguin first.
How do you know that? All right.
Because Chill Penguin's ice shotgun works well. I can't remember. It works well on Spark Mandrill.
Why are we messing with this guy?
I see the boss order right here. Chill Penguin, Storm Eagle, Spark Mandrill, Flame Mammoth, Armored Armadillo, Launch Octopus.
Why are we messing with this guy? His name is Chill Penguin. He's probably just like, hey, it's cool, Mega Man, it's cool. You want to go defeat Sigma's Alpha, Beta, whatever?
Epsilon.
He's just like, listen, I do not think that the human race can survive, so die.
Why were you making him sound like Wilford Brimley? Well, you know, Mega Man, I have penguin diabetes.
Because Chill Penguin is fatter.
I mean, I have so much penguin diabetes. I have so much penguin diabetes that I'm more machine than man.
I have penguin AIDS.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, Michael.
Also known as penguins.
Penguin.
Oh,
You know,
soon.
Listen,
too soon.
Dane, you laughed, so you can't say shit.
I didn't say it. All I said was penguins, and I laughed.
So
Yeah.
you come.
Randy Penguins.
Oh my.
You've
You may
come.
not know me.
Next, I gave it to you. The ability to choose your own path in your life.
You want me to choose my wife?
And I had hoped the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion. I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known.
Why would you hide them from me? Put them in the open, you
Step
bastard.
into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X.
You're starting to sound like, did you remember to save all of your files?
More like Elmer Fudd. Oh, hello.
Like a cross between Elmer Fudd and Homestar, yeah.
Yeah, I got an acceleration system.
I forget if it was in every Mega Man X game or if it was like in specific ones.
Shit.
That getting like all of the armor upgrades from him would give you the Hadoken.
If you, basically from what I am to remember, the Hadoken upgrade is kind of like the last one that you get. However, it is so high up on the, I can't remember which stage it is, but it's the one that has the most familiar music. Yeah, armored armadillo that you literally have to, like, I think bite it so many fucking times before you can
You
even
need
reach
4
it.
weapons, every heart upgrade, every sub tank, and all the weapons.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to listen to that fucking speech again by Dr. White.
Well, I already have the thing, so. Dr. Light, you mean?
We
Yeah,
need
it's
to-
funny too because if you get all of the if you get all the stuff and you get the Hadouken upgrade, the hologram is Dr. Light in freaking Ryu's costume for no reason.
But here's the cool thing
Well,
about the Hadouken.
There's a reason. It's the Hadouken. That's the reason.
Here's the cool thing about the Hadouken. If you get it, and as long as you have full health, anytime you pull off the move, it will kill enemies in one hit. Even boss enemies like Vile will die in one hit. But you have to have full health, so it's kind of like one of those, yeah, you can use it, but you better not fucking die though.
What about?
I mean, just look at freaking Dr. Light cosplaying as Ryu. Like he's even got his bare chest open there.
you can.
The answer rise in the heart of battle.
I'd like some pound cake.
You know,
I give you a special pleasure now. Enter the capsule, please.
Hi, Dr. Light, Mega Man here. Why did you hide the capsules? If we're trying to save the world, wouldn't you want to, like, put the capsules out in the open so I can see them?
So Dr. Wily cannot find them and destroy them.
Actually, that makes sense. I don't have a rebuttal to that.
Despite the fact that Dr. Wiley ended up making your friend Zero.
Yep.
Zebo.
Yeah, actually, I believe the Mega Man Zero series takes place after X, but before Legends, apparently.
Let's make sure we don't go over time there, Michael.
It would be nice if he actually made it to one of the robot masters, or Mavericks as they call them.
Is it so? I guess
Here we go. Here's the little doorway.
Remember, use the wall.
Hey man, it's me, Chill Penguin. Why'd you hit me, bro? I'm a chill penguin, baby. So used to Mega Man having a charged up shot. But I guess you don't have that right now.
There it is.
Oh, I will be right back. I think dinner is here.
Dinner is here.
Arr.
Jesus, this guy takes a long time to die. You know, bro, I might be called Chill Penguin, but you're giving off a bad vibe, Mr. X-Man.
Say X-Men?
X-Men.
I was waiting to see if somebody caught that. X-Men,
Welcome to
Die.
Nothing moves the blob.
Okay, it looks like you moved the blob.
It's fun fact. Juggernaut is not a mutant.
Oh no, Chill Penguin is dead.
He's not so chill anymore.
Thoughts on Mega
No.
Man X, Dane?
Beautiful. Simply beautiful. I love Mega Man games, and bringing it to SNES was a new frontier for this little blue bomber, Scooby-Doo, so I liked it.
Jason.
I really liked the cartoons back in the day for Mega Man. They were pretty good. I was never any good at the games, but I always thought that they had like good soundtracks and cool art, especially how the original Mega Man games, the villains were designed by fans who would submit entries every time. I thought that was pretty neat. So, yeah, I mean, good franchise, good entry.
Ashley.
I like it.
That's all you need to know. She likes it.
Apparently, all right.
Hey, Mikey, she likes
I
it.
thought she would elaborate a little bit, but silly me. In any event, yeah, no, it's
Look,
Mega Man, and it's really good. You've had your time. It's Mega Man, and it's really good, and it plays great. If the controls still great, it's still really fun after all these years. There's no reason not to play it. Scores out of 10, Dane.
9.
Jason.
8.
Ashley. Ashley gives it a throwing things across the room out of 10, and I give it a 9.
I gave it an 8.
Didn't hear you say 8. All right. Oh, I think Jace is going to enjoy this one.
Peacekeeper.
Ah, yes. This is part of the Rushing Beat trilogy. Except in America, we named each game completely different titles for no apparent reason.
For no reason!
Yep. All 3 of these games are on the Switch Online. Unfortunately, the third one in the trilogy, which featured 4-player multi-tap capability, doesn't have that on Switch Online. Oh, sweet. Sprite editing.
Oh, you make him really fucking purple, I guess. Yeah, whatever.
Yep, this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the third one actually in the franchise.
Story game. Let's do it.
Yep.
Who should
The
I
first
be?
one was
Al,
called Rival
Flynn,
Curve.
Echo, Procop? I think I'll be Echo.
Yep, this is the one that had 4-player with the multi-tap. Rival Turf was the first game. Brawl Brothers was the second. This is the third. And apparently, there was a revival not too long ago. Rushing Beat X, Return of Brawl Brothers. Coming soon. The playable characters include Rick Norton. I'm just looking at the trailer for Rushing Beat X right now. It's kind of funny. Douglas Build.
Hello, Douglas.
Let's see here. Kahlua.
Delicious.
Yeah. She's a Gyaru.
It's a Caribbean rum.
Guys, my food is here, so I'm still going to watch, but I'm going to mute my microphone so I can eat, so I'll be right back.
Oh,
Penis.
you know, only doing this for your birthday. Anyway.
It's just a few minutes. Relax.
Yeah,
I can
she
still
inhales
see
her
you.
food. You can't say she eats like a pig because pigs tend to chew. She eats more like a duck.
Hiya, Grimy. Exterminate! Exterminate! You are not a fucking Dalek. I can tell you that, sir. Oh, shit.
What's happening?
You are trapped. Explosions, chaos. You are doomed.
Well, guess she's dead.
Okay, then.
Speaking of beat 'em ups, I recently got on Steam the GI Joe beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Haven't played it yet, but I got that. I also pre-ordered a physical copy of the Power Rangers one for Switch.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed that the GI Joe one. If I want a physical copy, I gotta wait for that on limited run eventually. Oh no, it's a mutant.
Oh, look how ugly that thing is.
It looks like my balls.
So, oh boy, you're fighting in the sewers with the poo water.
And the crud
That thing
vapors.
looks like your balls.
Fnord! That guy's name was Fnord!
It was.
That thing looks like your balls. You need to go to the hospital.
The hospitable?
That's right. The hospital.
Yep, in Japan, this was Rushing Beat Shura.
Shura.
Yep.
You wanna go to the mall? Shura.
It shifted focus from the two main characters of the previous games, Douglas Build and Rick Norton, and had a variety of new features, including new special attacks, branching gameplay paths, and multiple endings.
Cool.
Oh, so apparently the main beat 'em up mode was only 2 players, but there was a versus mode in the game that allowed for use of the multi-tap. So
Yes.
4 players was only with the multi-tap in versus. That's a bit of a bummer.
Indubitably.
Oh, the story for the game. This game takes place in the year 2015 after the economic wars of 2011. The Deutschland Moldavia Corporation rules most of the world and its resources, conducting mysterious genetic experiments.
Tell my brother, ah. Okay, hey, Jesse's brother, he said, ah. Don't know what that means.
Yeah,
4 people affected by DM's research. Flynn, Echo, Al, and Prokop seek revenge on the corporation for its wrongdoings.
Trungdoings.
Flynn, who is Dick in Japan, man used as an experiment for DM, who can transform into muscle-bound super being when injured severely. Special move is Dragon Wave, called Electroshock in the Western version. Echo, known as Elfin in Japan, young girl who saw her grandfather, a scientist, murdered by a DM thug when he refused to enslave people with the help of science. Upon seeing this murder, Echo went into a fit and tried vainly to fight against the thug, who then ordered her to be taken away and put in a prison. But a man named Harry came and rescued her and adopted her. Her special move is Birdstorm, which was changed to a yay scream. She apparently can also do a Frankensteiner.
Sweet.
Al, in Japan known as Kithring, military man, while on mission noticed one of his men who had just previously did a DM job, was acting erratic and aggressive. His brother tried to explain it as something was wrong with him because of it. After killing a man in front of him, he and his brother disappeared after the incident. Al decided to check out the corporation and see what was wrong. He has a bazooka on his back and uses mostly grabbing moves like pile drivers. His special move, Assault Tiger. Prokop, Jimmy in Japan, very strong and slow muscular man with a red band around his arm left behind from when his sister was kidnapped. After they took her, Prokop set off to DM to try to get her back. Prokop can channel the power of electricity and do wrestling throws more powerful than Al's. His special move, Thunder Edge. Then there's Rick Norton, called Hack in Brawl Brothers and Jack Flack in Rival Turf, pursuing his kidnapped sister Maria, not explored in the American version of the game like it is in the Japanese version. Lost the shin bandages, but his German suplex now hits twice in a row, and his multiple punch now ends in a dragon punch uppercut. And then last but not least, I don't know how they didn't get sued for using this name, but Orbot, known as Metal Frame in Japan, or M-Frame. Robot designed and manufactured by DM Corp, built and programmed by a defecting scientist who assembled him out of spare parts smuggled out to take down the corporation. Orbot can grab enemies more easily due to long arms and can burn them with a blue flame. Douglas Build, known in Rival Turf as Uzi Nelson and in Brawl Brothers as Slash, makes a short cameo appearance at the start of the first level.
Uzi Nelson, so he couldn't live without your love and affection.
Let's see. Western versions of the game sever all ties to the previous games, but a reference to Brawl Brothers is made at one point. A character that looks similar to Lord J from Brawl Brothers can be fought at the Musashi Plaza. If he's defeated by Norton, Norton will ask if he's Lord J, and the guy will say that he was once known by that name. Many of the character and place names in the North American version were derived from esoteric real-world literary and cultural sources. The villain Iago from Shakespeare, and the weakest and most prolific enemy in the early stages of the game, known as Nord, coming from Robert Anton Wilson's books, the Illuminatus trilogy.
Those books are fucking wacky as hell.
Levels with name conventions include the stage Stalag 17 in the ruined Deutschland Moldavia Labs, the street level Snake Plissken Avenue, and the Ozymandias Island from the Shelley poem. The Roy di Tutto Hospital level features a misspelling of Ray di Tutto, Robin Williams' pseudonym credit in The Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
Oh, yeah,
the pirate dock known as Agrajag Cavern is named for a minor character in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Alan Bradley Airport is likely a reference to Bruce Foxleitner's character in Tron. Two poems are also referenced in the game. The final stage, Abandon All Hope, Ye Who Enter Here, derived from the Divine Comedy.
Dante's Inferno.
And the text shown in Flynn's ending, if Norton is unavailable, is a quote from T.S. Eliot's poem, The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. So, wow, they really went all out with this freaking translation for this game. Like, what the hell?
I'm kind of digging it. I kind of wish that there.
He was just doing Shakespeare. Apparently, this is Iago. Because he said he mentioned his namesake. Unfortunately, we have to stop here. Thoughts on Peacekeepers, Dane?
That was a pretty good beat 'em up. I was enjoying it, especially you beating up all those fjords. I liked it.
Jason.
This is a solid beat 'em up. I mean, you know, it's one of those franchises where they get better from game to game, and I'm glad that the franchise is coming back too. I'm kind of excited for that.
Ashley.
I was impressed. Kind of makes me want to pick it up and play it. I like the cultural references. I like the details that they put into it. So I think it'd be worth a longer playthrough.
But Carl Balls from Sphincter, Wyoming, he enjoys reading and picking things off himself. No, this is a very good beat 'em up. It controls very well, it plays very well, and it is cool that there's a 4-player game. Yeah, that's it. Scores out of 10, Dane.
8.
Jason.
9.
Ashley.
10.
I'll give it a 9. On this edition of the show, we played Kirby's Avalanche, Mega Man X, and the Peacekeepers. Best game of the episode, Dane.
3 good games.
Very much.
I'm going to give it to Mega Man X.
Or X is going to give it to you. Jason.
Rushing Beat Shura.
Ashley.
As much as I like the last 2 games, I gotta give it to X.
And I'm going to actually pick the Peacekeepers as well, so that's a tie. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Retro Roulette. If you like what we do, hit subscribe and be sure to hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos.
Dong.
Thank you. For Dane Forgione, Jason Amherst, and Ashley Miller, I'm Mike Riley saying see you next time on Retro Roulette.
Good night, everybody.